Rise the Mag.
IVRY back at it again for the second time.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. And with that being said, you are our first repeat guest or whatever. So you know what I'm saying. I appreciate that for sure.
Hey, yeah,
You know what
I'm
saying?
happy, man. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Had to.
yeah. This is you know what RisetheMag is about. We just like seeing people's progression and stuff like that, and then you know what I'm saying, like wanting to see people's progress and them elevate in their journey throughout their careers and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you stopping by for real.
I appreciate you, man.
So yeah, last time that you were here, we were speaking on Die as Somebody.
Yeah.
And that was dropped in January, January 22nd, I believe. So a little less than 6 months, you back at it with another one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so before we get started, I just want to shed a little bit of light back on Die as Somebody. Like, so since you had some time to sit with it a little bit, how do you feel the project did?
It did what it was supposed to do, and I'm surprised that it did what it was. Because for me, it was just, that tape was more so like a therapy session. You know what I mean? It was just some stuff that I had to get out. And a lot of people rocked with it. A lot of people feel like it was bangers on there. You know what I'm saying? Songs got played in the club I didn't think would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't think would, you know what I'm saying? So it was definitely cool. Yeah, it definitely did what it was supposed to. It exceeded my expectations.
Okay.
You know,
cool.
for sure.
Okay. And then with that being said, since you did have some time to sit with it, like what would be one of your favorite tracks on it now? As of now. I know I kinda know that, you know, sometimes tracks change with artists, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have one and you might be in a certain mood and that might be your favorite track. But at this time, what do you think is the favorite track of yours?
Overall, my favorite track on it is man, it's probably Love Me. I'd probably say Love Me 100% on the deluxe. Yeah.
On the deluxe. Yeah, that one nice.
Yeah.
Ego, man. Tell me about the title.
It's crazy because so believe it or not, Ego wasn't supposed to be what it is. You know, Ego's a summer tape. It's a lot of fun. It's, you know, I kind of flex my ego. See, what happened was originally Ego was supposed to be a soul album. It was supposed to be like, I named the Ego because I was going to strip myself of my ego and just like make like really calm music, and I tried to do that.
Right. And
it's almost like so I tried to suppress my ego, and when I suppressed it, it just like exploded. So that's where that came about.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, that's cool, man. So I know that you are a very creative person, and when you do drop your albums, you put a lot of thought into stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And as far as I want to get into the cover art, you know, because the cover art is nice, bright and yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you said, you know what I'm saying, you was popping your shit on Ego. And you know, it is like a summertime, you know what I'm saying, vibe to it in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about why yellow.
Why yellow, man? It's crazy. I asked myself that same question. You know what I mean? It's just that color speaks to me. You know what I mean? That color, I find that color in the color of like bright orange. You know what I mean? Like they've been speaking to my spirit. And it just almost gives me like a sense of like new life. You know? That color overall. And I didn't know when we sat down and talked about the cover art, you know, I kind of knew how I wanted it to be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I had like the overall idea, but I just knew I need to be in yellow. Like, you know what I mean? Yellow needs to be the consist of it. And then when, you know, I end up putting a kaleidoscope, you know, kind of like effect on the picture and stuff. Exactly. It made it perfect. It hit just right.
Okay. Yeah. So, Sabrosa, he took the pictures and stuff like that. Did he design the cover as well, or
he took the pictures and I did the Photoshop?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's hard.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, let's get into the music, bro. It's a 10-song project. Let's talk about some production. Where did you like who kind of produced on those?
You know, a lot of my beats I get through various people on the internet.
Okay.
But overall, my the two in the city is Shy.
Okay.
He made Wanna Play, and he made a couple joints on Die Somebody. He made Wanna Play. He did No Love Lost, and he also did 99.7 FM.
Okay.
Yeah, so he did those, but he did Too Much Ass on this joint. And then my homie Steven, Instagram is boy LMFAO. He did Crash It Out.
Okay.
And yeah, that ass. Him is my dogs, like two very talented individuals, man.
Yeah, for
sure.
Yeah. So like on this project, the 10 songs, right?
Yeah.
Are so cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Like it got certain themes and elements and stuff like that. So I just wanted to know, like, what was your vision when you were like creating your track list and stuff like that, and you kind of like start seeing, you know, some of those elements pop out.
It's crazy because, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was not confident in that track list. Like, so basically what happened was I had the original tape, and the original tape didn't have What You Mean or Number on it. Those were like the two newest songs that I had recently. I had, like, you know, two new songs that I kind of just like added to it just because I felt like it really fit the vibe, and I wanted it to be out now. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like I'm dropping this project now, you know, and I'm not gonna be able to drop something at least for a couple, you know what I'm saying, at least for a couple months. I want this to be out during the summer. Like, I want people to enjoy these songs. So for the most part, I just kind of like did it off feeling, trying to piece it together. Like, I had the original cover art, and I had the original track list, and it sounded great that way to me. And then I had to go back and switch it all up, and it was, to be for real, like, I just kept listening to it and just trying to put it in order for real. Like, I'm really glad you and other people say the same thing. Like, it just top to bottom, it just flows perfectly.
Yeah, it flows. Yeah, for sure. It's like real cohesive. Like, you know, probably one of the out of all the projects that I heard of yours, probably like the most cohesive project or whatnot.
But I mean, for the most part, like when I make my songs, I make them pretty close together. You know what I mean? So my energy is the same. You know what I mean? Like whenever I create a project, I create it strictly off that time period of my life. You know, that energy. So majority of the songs, they mesh together just naturally. You know what I mean? It be the finding out how they, you know, roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, because on Die Somebody, like even with the cover art, you know what I'm saying, it was dark. Or whatnot, and then the deluxe, I know you were like coming into the light a little bit or whatever, and then this one is like fully bright. You know what I'm saying? And Somebody, the feeling of the album or project was dark. You know what I'm saying? It was a you know, I guess it's like a dark time in your life because it was dedicated to your cousin when you had lost and stuff like that, right? R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And this one, you summertime pop your shit. Yeah, you was popping your shit. Hey, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ego. The definition of ego is a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. A boost of my ego is like what they got in quotations and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. Ego is one thing that I kind of just like want to push. Another thing I want to push through is like, it was like, because I was like the whole punchline of the tape is, you know, I tried but I can't let it go. You know what I mean? Because that was, like I told you, it was originally supposed to be a soul album. Like it wasn't supposed to sound like this at all. It was like I tried, but I couldn't let it go, and it you know, it blossomed. But when that happened, it made me realize like my ego is not a bad thing. Like, you know what I mean? You got to learn how to live with it. You know what I mean? Like, because it's not going nowhere. Like I said, it gives you your self-importance. You know what I mean? Without your ego, how do you know what you're worth? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, you gotta learn how to live. You gotta be able to keep it in check. You know what I mean? so yeah, like that's overall what it was. It was just like the first time, because you know I'm a real humble person, but I just wanted to, you know, like stick my chest out and show my self importance, but still be this person I am. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, he was going crazy on there, man. You know, it was like basically like, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch. I might pop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I had to talk my shit.
Yeah, all that. So, like I said, man, you are a creative person, and I know that you are a thought-provoking person as well. So, I know that like some of the choices, you know, when it comes to your projects, you know, like it's very thought out. And so, out of these 10 tracks, did you have more that didn't make the cut, or did you or did these just, you know, kind of like?
I didn't. Yeah, these were all the songs I made. Okay. These are all the songs I made for Ego. Whenever I drop any project, I really don't have many. I like literally majority of songs I make y'all hear.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, of course I still got some stuff in the vault, but all of that stuff is coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, now those, I mean, don't get me wrong. So like I said, I had the original tape and I added What You Mean a Number. And I had other songs that I felt like could have went there, you know?
Yeah.
But, those songs tie into what I want to do for my next joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm gonna save those. You know what I mean? So, but overall, like Ego, what you see on that is what I made for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like no extra songs.
Yeah. So as far as the tracks and stuff go, you got one feature, Young Trapper.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young Trapper.
Yeah.
Was that intentional? Just
you know, so what happened? What he's my cousin.
Yeah.
Like I said, yeah. So him, 422, and my cousin Akari. No, I take that back. I had one song that didn't make Ego.
Okay.
It's called This Lit. It was fire as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, dumb fire. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm still probably gonna do something with it, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah. But so yeah, actually it was supposed to be a couple other features on this tape.
Okay.
422 was originally on OK. But he couldn't. I was trying to get his vocals before my studio session, and then he was like, I was trying to get his vocals for my studio session, and you know, he's like, he'll like disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll disconnect from like everything and everybody. Like.
Yeah.
Not be on his phone, not be on the internet, can't nobody get in contact with him. Right. So a day or two went by and I'm like, bro, he's doing that again.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't wait. So I was like, well, I'm gonna write another verse. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote another verse.
Okay.
And I liked the verse. And then he hit me and was like, he hit me, a couple weeks later, was like, you get that? I'm like, what you mean? Like, I never got it. But he ended up sending it to my email, but didn't respond to me. Okay. And I didn't see it. But I'm like, I mean, I really like this verse, so I'm gonna keep this here. I wanted to put my cousin Akari on it, but it didn't work. But me and Trap, we had talked and about making a song, and I made that song and it worked. He sent through the vocals, and it just that one out of the ones that I wanted on the tape, that one stuck. But I also I'm really happy that I only got Trap on this because me and like my cousin 422, we've made songs in the past and
got a whole tape.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like I never really done anything that was like turned up on my own. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the stuff that I do, I mean, it's a bop, you know what I mean? But like it's more lyrics, more meaning, more, you know what I mean? Like, it's the first time I really broke out and said like, okay, like I can do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can do this shit too.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted more features, but it's perfect the way it worked out.
Yeah, man, this is a good ass fucking project for sure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it definitely do bop, you know what I'm saying? For sure. All right, so let's get into some of these tracks, because the one we were just talking about with Young Trapper was Ballin'.
Yeah.
That track is fire.
I appreciate that Ballin'. Yeah. I just copped the fit to hit the mall.
Yeah,
like when I wrote that, I was like, damn, like who in the fuck, like who's doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like nigga bought a fit to hit the mall in.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, nah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, Ballin was fire, and then Trapper, he came in on that bitch and he did his thing in that motherfucker for sure.
No cap.
Let's talk about Who Run It.
Okay.
How did that come about?
It's crazy. I wrote that song. That was like the first song I wrote for the tape. It was right after I like finished Die Somebody. Mm-hmm. And I wrote it out of anger, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Just almost like, cause I was still feeling the shit from my cousin. You know what I mean? Like, but it was just like, this shit ain't gonna, like, it was like, ain't nothing stopping nothing over here. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know, like, if I ain't gonna do shit, I'm gonna go hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, nigga, who run it? You feel me? Like, and it went that way. That honestly, that verse right there, like, I feel like I say some of the hardest, like, really shit I've ever said on the song.
Yeah, that motherfucker was cool. But then it had like there's a little sample on there or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was dope. I think Too Much Ass had a sample on there too. Yeah.
Shot did his thing on that, man. I really wanted to do a twerk song. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to do one, especially like there was that one twerk song that came out one by Beat King. I can't even think of what it was.
Club Godzilla.
Yeah. Hey, like he did that motherfucker, and then, like, you know, ain't too many me personally, not to shit on nobody, you know what I'm saying, but I don't feel like I haven't really heard too many twerk songs from the city that I, like, you know, that I genuinely enjoy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a dude, they not for me, they for the women, you know what I'm saying? But like some twerk songs that I felt like was really hard, like they didn't sound like they was from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to do it, but then Shy sent me a beat and was like, I got this beat I think you can fuck with. And he sent it to me, and I'm like, nigga, how the fuck did you know that I was trying to do this?
So he read you.
Yeah, so and it went perfect. But honestly, that was the most difficult song I've ever had to write, because one, I had to simplify everything I'm saying, because normally I'm a rapper. I want to rap. I want to use metaphors and bars. I had to simplify it. I had to fucking be comfortable with saying, like, vulgar shit about women that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that I would never say. Like, I never told a girl, like, I want to see you bust it open. You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. But then I had to say it with confidence. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was difficult. I haven't spent that time on a song in that long, but it came out the way it needed to, for sure.
Yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie. All these songs is hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I know you was just talking about Okay. That's one of my favorites on the project.
That was supposed to be on the 4200 Deluxe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Out of all the songs I released, Run It Up was supposed to be on the 4200 Deluxe on Die Somebody. Yeah. For $40 Fill Up. The song, that was supposed to be on the 4200 Deluxe, and then Okay was the only verse that I had. The only verse that I got a half a verse of Run It Up, because we need to stretch the beat out, and I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna use this for that. And then $40 Fill Up, he never ended up getting to it. Yeah, because he working on his own project. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Number that was real catchy and shit.
I freestyled that.
For real? Brian Pupper.
I freestyled that. That is 6:55 a.m. Both of those. Okay. 6:55 a.m. is crazy because, like I said, I freestyled. I sat down. It was actually 6:55 p.m. Yeah. But 6:55 a.m. sounded better. So I looked at the time. I was like, damn. I typed the name in at 6:55 a.m. because that's what time it was, and I was just like, man, it's 6:55 a.m. I can just went for it. Yeah. So.
These was crazy. So speaking of, I wanna do something a little interesting, something that we've never done before. You know, this project just kind of like inspired me, or whatnot, to do something different. So I want to pass you these index cards. Okay. And I want you to. All right, so we're gonna do it ain't really a game or whatnot, but you know what I'm saying? Basically, you're going to look at the index cards, you're going to look at the word, and since your album is Ego, and it is color-driven, I had looked up basically what the color yellow symbolizes or whatnot, and it came up with a couple of different words, and I want to see if you feel like some of these talking points were addressed in the album.
Okay.
Yeah. So and the crazy thing about Yellow is, it's some positive words or talking points, and then there's some negative words or talking points as well in the color Yellow.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you ready, you just flip over a card.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if we could come up with a line or a bar that you said that kind of like portrays that.
Okay. Hell yeah, that's all right. All right. So confidence. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's confidence all way in through that motherfucker.
Yeah, all the way through it.
Yeah, all the way through. I ain't gonna lie. This was the most confident. This was the most confidence I've ever put into any project. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? The most confidence I've ever projected in any project. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. As far as confidence all throughout
all the way throughout this motherfucker.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right, cool. Let's see what that next one do. Danger, caution. Danger or caution? Let's see. I feel like definitely 100%. I feel like danger or caution, I guess, would be what Who Run It was for me. You know what I mean? Like, as far as a whole, it's like, nigga, like, I'm done talking to you, I'm gonna show you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas out here pocket watching, half the time don't watch their kids. I just want the top like lids. I ain't have a pot to piss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's like, I didn't came from nothing and I'm done playing with you niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
100%.
And I think you had a bar, something about basically like just keeping it on you type shit.
Yeah, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just more so like I'm done playing with you niggas. Like, 100%. So
for sure.
Hell yeah. Anxiety, illness. Now, I can't really say too much of anxiety in the project, but like overall, like, I had anxiety, like, putting this, like, low-key putting it out and low-key kind of like making the songs type shit, because originally I didn't like any of these beats.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I heard them, I like some of them, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, when I say I don't like them, I wasn't saying like, I don't like them as in these is ass. Like, you know what I mean? Normally I feel a lot more drawn to them. I was just like, might have some bars for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then halfway through the song, I'm like, nah, this motherfucker might be on to something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. You know what I mean? I guess kind of like in the process, yeah, I could say, you know, that Yellow could help in there, you know, and that Yellow could be projected there for sure.
Okay.
Next, friendship. Friendship. Let's see. Yeah. Nah, dead ass. See-through. That was about friendship. Yeah, I mean, it was like, cause it was like, I had a lot of niggas that was there. I had a lot of niggas that said they was gonna be there for me, and they never been there for me. And then I got niggas that you know what I'm saying, that I can count on whenever.
Yeah.
Like, in that motherfucker, I said he might. I said I won't even, like, I was talking about doing a nigga in if I had to. I was like, I won't even drop a bill. On my mom, I got the glizzy. My bro, no, on my mom, we getting busy. My bro Mikey got the glizzy to the indie rocking with me.
Yeah.
And like, out of all of the friends that I've ever had in my life, Mike it's my big brother. Like, I wouldn't be who I am, where I am mentally, you know what I'm saying, without him coming, like, because we've always been friends, but our friendship got strong when it needed to. And without Mike, I don't know where or what I would. I mean, I know what I would be doing. I'd be trying to do this, but I wouldn't be as far as I am now.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm saying, just being able to lock in and really, you know, talk to somebody who, you know, got your back, who's really there, who's on the same shit you on, the same path. Like, friends are really important. See-through was that for me. Like, these niggas is see-through. I got real niggas around me, and the niggas that are around me are the niggas that are gonna stay forever. I hope they stay forever. You know what I mean? For sure. You know, I told myself that there's certain people in my life that if we ever fall out, I need to check myself because I know these niggas don't want shit from me.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, that's love.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Jealousy. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I never really told. I don't really tell people like that, but I mean, I had to. I be feeling like niggas treat me a certain way because I'm good at what I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm really good at what I do. And ego is me smashing in niggas' faces. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 100%. Energy, million. All these songs are made off of energy, like pure energy. Like, this is the most energetic I've ever been in my music, and it literally sparked a whole new IVRY. The shit y'all gonna hear after this is way harder. If niggas thought ego was anything, like the energy is here and it's here to stay.
Yeah, and it's hard for sure.
100%. Optimism, a million. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came out of my shell with this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming from a nigga who was on some boom bap shit, who had to write everything with substance, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To freestyle a song like 6:55 a.m. where I look at the lyrics and I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like lyric wise. But I mean, I'm saying fly shit, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like, as a writer, like, you know what I mean? It's like, as a writer, that was, it don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? For me, because I mean, I used to write short stories. I've won awards for like, you know, my writings and shit, like in 3rd grade, you know what I mean? Like, like we had this thing and I won for a short story twice. It's not allowed. You can only do it once. But I like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was, basically you say it was so good.
Yeah, tell you shit, they had to throw it up, bro. Yeah. So yeah, 100% optimism, just being able to reinvent myself, discover something new and go with it and go for it 100%. Okay. Joy and happiness, man. That time of my life, I felt on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I mean, it was COVID, but niggas was turned. like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was turned. 100%, man. I was in vibes, you feel me? My DJing, I'm chilling, I'm eating wings, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking, I'm doing my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was feeling me, no cap.
Yeah.
Betrayal.
That's the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt betrayed by niggas. I felt betrayal before, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out here pocket watch half the time don't watch their kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, shit. Like I said, I feel like this one kind of go hand in hand, like feeling, you know, as far as like the jealousy part, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, this motherfucker was like, I'm here to stay. I'm not going nowhere. Any nigga that don't like me, don't like it, don't whatever. Like, nigga, eat it. I'm smashing it at all the niggas' faces. That's how I felt for sure. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, all the joy, happiness, and confidence, but it still got like, ego got that on the end. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ego just ain't happy-go-lucky. Like, it's I'm that nigga, and you gonna notice that I'm that nigga, and you can't run from it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I wanted to, So that betrayal, it's like, nigga, this is for y'all. You feel me?
Yeah, man. On ego, man, it just felt like you had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's really, you know what I'm saying, you popping your shit, you know what I'm saying? Whether, you know what I'm saying, it's bragging, boasting, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's you popping your shit in that motherfucker for sure. Yeah, man. So yeah, that like, so with that being said, what's currently your favorite track right now on Ego?
6:55 a.m.
6:55 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
One, because people like it so much. Two, because I was floating on that motherfucker. And because it was the most pure thing I ever did. Like, it was the first time I did a song and didn't know if I liked it when I made it. Like I made it, and I hopped in the car. We was going to Vibes, me and my DJ, and I'm like, I was like, I'm gonna play this for you. And he was like, all right, cool. I was like, I freestyled. And he was like, all right, bet. And like, he listened to it. He was like, it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because this is my big homie, so he big homie me type shit. But like, he was like, not bad. And I'm like, yeah. Can we listen to it again? He was like, yeah, we can. And I'm like, I bet. Like, so just for it to come from that, and then for me to love it as much as I do, and for people to love it as much as they do, it's like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to tap into that more. Right. I have been, you know what I mean, for sure. But that was just like the first time I really did it and knocked it out the park. Yeah. So,
like, let's talk about some of the shows that you've done. I know that, did you do a show with First Shift? Or I mean, I know that he did one. Yeah, he did one, but so, I don't know if you.
He did one, and then I did one. So it's basically like a solo show. Yeah. Just it was an interview, and then they interviewed the artist, and then we did a performance. I did one with a live band, performed.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah,
performed songs off of Die Somebody, which was perfect because Die Somebody was a therapy session for me, and a lot of the songs were turned up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, I want y'all to feel my pain. You know what I mean? So I got the band with me. You know what I mean? They doing their thing, and it was beautiful, man.
Yeah. That experience was
it was amazing.
Oh yeah, that's love. Let's talk about FMP.
Okay, so basically, FMP stands for My People. It's a Black streetwear brand. Yeah. So basically, we make clothes that Black people can wear to the club. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of Black brands don't really make stuff that we can really sport. You know what I mean? I can't go to the club and get no numbers and no fucking Melanin is Magic tee. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to be able to, it's like we make clothes where, you put it on and you feel like you got that shit on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can go pop your shit, you can do what you want to do. You can look good in something that's Black. You know what I mean? You can buy Black and be proud that you bought Black, not just buy Black and it sit in the back of your closet. I buy Black just to support, like, you know what I mean? So we got a lot of nice shit coming. Just right now, year one, just trying to get some, the essential pieces out just to create the base level before we go crazy.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Well, congrats, bro.
I appreciate
Congrats, man. What's next?
Keith Ivory Sweat.
Keith Ivory Sweat.
Keith Ivory Sweat. You feel me? It's like, I'm harmonizing. I'm doing a lot more. I'm doing a lot more singing this. But at the same time, it's like I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? So it ain't all lovey dovey. You know what I'm saying? It's some love songs on there type shit. But it's like it's a rapper turned singer. You know what I mean? 100%. Like, I'm still talking my shit, but I'm a sing it to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real.
You gonna have the vocals on that boy.
Type shit.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, cool, bro. Like I said, man, we look forward to seeing your success. And we look forward to Keith Ivory Sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, hardest shit I ever made so far.
For sure. My God, dog. It's been RisetheMag. We out.
All right.
RisetheMag.